Singapore. 말해, 네 가서 지금 2개월. 네. 지금 왜 잘 줘? 좀 was the Kundalini prayer. I think it may be better, the drum lead prayer. In the Surah realms, 30 realms, I think, and the devils do not have opportunity to learn Dharma like us from Guru disciples, like this, learn Dharma. So they don't have that karma, so they hear on the 15th, through drums, they hear through drum sound, they hear the progress seals of Buddhism. Tawakatak Chayashi. The Rajvu, Liu, Katak Chayashi, the 4 mudras of the 4 mudras of sealed by order, I think, Katak, sealed by order, the view 4 seals of the 4 seals. Pamudra sealed by orders, by instruction, by order. Dawakata Chayashi. 그래서 Dawakata Chayashi.
And the 4 seals. The 4 seals of the view. The 4 seals of the view.
Oh. All the causative phenomena are natural impermanence. All the contaminated, all the contaminated phenomena, the aggregates, the contaminated phenomena are nature suffering. All the phenomena are empty. No self. No self-existence. No truly existence. There was shishing embers. Soulless that is a peace. Solitary peace. So that's all this does. So just here through the drum on the 15th, in the Surah Authority realms, they don't come to learn Dharma from Guru on their own account. Yeah. Something like that. So, but the reason, even by the reason, so we are unbelievable. We, found human rebirth in the southern continent, and especially perfect human rebirth. It was just an opportunity to learn directly from the virtuous friends. She bases true truth. Truth for the all-obscure mind, absolute truth, and then truth for the absolute mind, and then path of middle wisdom, then Buddha's holy body, holy mind, Dhammakaya, Rupakaya. So the Buddhism, whole entire Buddhism, so we can learn directly from virtual friends. So the God, unbelievable, most unbelievable. So precious, so fortunate we are. So the endeavors do not have the karma as we have. So we have to realize, we have to understand, we have to recognize. So much is there. Even we know intellectually, but we do not recognize, wow, or don't think, wow. So don't think every day we just, how do you say English? I've forgotten in English. Something you have but you don't use, but take it for granted. Oh yes, that's right. Much of time, our lives, we take it for granted. Don't think precious, don't think, we don't think that, something precious, like jewel, don't think. Of course, jewel, then, then, you log, another log. But life you know how precious it is. You don't, like me, you don't know. You don't understand, don't realize. So misuse, granted what? Huh? Take it for granted. Yeah, Rabindranath says, take it for granted. Yeah? Huh? Take it for granted. Take it for granted. Like that. Like that. So that then when the death comes, gone, finished. You know? Finished. Gone. Even that time you recognize, but finished, gone, no time to practice. So like that. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, then, of course, first Bodhicitta, numberless helpless, numberless pretas, numberless animals, numberless human beings, asuras, intermediate stage. From whom we received, I received numberless happiness from the beginningless rebirth, now and future. Every single happiness and future. All the future lives, and ultimate liberation, ultimate happiness, liberation from oceans of samsara suffering, oceans of suffering of pain, oceans of suffering of change, oceans of pervasive compounding suffering of samsara. That. And not on that, then the full ceased obscuration and completion of all the realizations. Sangye. So, so from one receiver. Or the numberless qualities of Buddha's holy body, holy spiritual mind. Now, every single qualities of the Dharma, every single qualities of the Sangha, those are most unbelievable qualities of Sangha, the Arya beings, Arya bodhisattvas, unbelievable for us, is like Buddha benefiting sentient being. Just can't imagine our mind. We can't imagine their quality to our mind. Be beyond we can't grasp up. Just unimaginable. they are, manifest those 8, 9, 10 bodhisattvas. They manifest as a ocean, river. They manifest as a mountain. They manifest bridge, so forth. Whatever needs the things to benefit sentient being, they can manifest. Unbelievable, most unbelievable to the sentient beings. It's beyond our concept, our knowledge. So this is without Buddha. Then there comes Buddha afterwards, so it's effortless. Moderation was before, effortless. Like sun, only one sun in the world, in this world, and then reflection comes and every single water, dew, river, streams, where there is no cover, every single what is water, so the reflection comes. Oh, like that. The sun doesn't motivation. I'm going to do effort or something, reflect. No. Doesn't happen. So, like that, the example, Buddha working fast and effortlessly. So all this called as received from the every single kindness of the sentient beings, every single then sentient beings every single spiders, every single ants, and so whatever called whatever looks, scorpions, snakes. It's difficult to think this when you see snake, no? Especially the poisonous snake. So the most kind of most precious and most dear, your wish fulfilling. Then free them from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to, as I mentioned before, to the peerless happiness as their omniscient mind. By myself alone, before that, I must achieve full enlightenment. There's that. Total cessation, obscuration, and completion of all the realization. To be able to do that, to be able to benefit from them. So what to purify all the, to generate all the right realizations, to purify all the wrong concepts and the developments, and collect all the merits and so on. So I think And then the first in the moderation, but okay. Next, particular moderation is on as all the holy wishes to succeed immediately. That's the first importance. Then next, success of the FPMT projects. Projects, and especially the Mithya, building the large, not Tata, not Mithya Tata, small one, no. Large Mithya Buddha statue in the world. Beginning the two statue in Bodh Gaya, Kushinaga, and the Mithya Buddha, the Bodh Gaya. So so far what we have done is 7 story of Pama Sambhava in Tibet. Gawa was there several years ago, so many people died by the earthquake, that place, near that place. But nothing happened to our project statue. I saw in the video there's a wall round, so one wall has a small crack, but that's all that happened. So 7 story, the Gomba, not outside, the Gomba. So now, so trying to paint gold leaf. So then people got sickness or something. Altitude sickness. So they are Chinese people from China, so from mainland China, so they went to offer gold. Yeah. So the for the that. We try to offer some service for Tibet, so that's we didn't get done in Lhasa, so we didn't come. So we bought land, $1 million, some borrowed, some paid, but we lost to the mainland China because officially, legally. So that's okay. So karma. So past karma. So then as I was read by Holy, many small material Buddha, the life size or some, many also in Tibet. Success with the all the FPMT project success to be most beneficial for sentient being and the teaching Buddha. So the special Buddha. And then here the stupa, Yangtze stupa universal, compassion wisdom. What's the name?
Great stupa for
What? Great stupa. Great stupa, universal compassion. Universal compassion.
Universal compassion and peace.
Oh, universal compassion and peace, yeah. Not my peace and not my compassion, not my compassion and peace, but universal. Okay, second that. Third, then you are that. Yeah. That's the most beneficial for sentient beings, and the teaching Buddha to be most beneficial for sentient beings and teaching Buddha. And then, those are the standard monastery scheduling, semen. So then third, yourself. Third, yourself. And then, the great success is to free the numberless, to be able to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, bring to enlightenment, full enlightenment by yourself, to the full enlightenment. And then, complete, through complete, the listening, reflection, meditation practice, the exercising pile. So that, and then any work, any particular projects you have, benefiting sentient beings, teaching Buddha. So if you have, you can include those. So third, okay, that's about it. That's all. Well, we don't have projects climbing Mount Everest. Anyway. Please lead who is leading. Okay?
So we're doing the protector prayers, which is start on page 231. So the first part, pages 231 to 232, this section should only be done by those people who have highest yoga tantra empowerment, but the rest, starting on page 233, everyone can join in from then. So Venerable Michael Losang Yeshe will be leading the protector prayers.
Ale jingwe doba gabo de nando shangan duzing de dagi dendo ma hon rangi toge hone wese che no yo me tebe zena shishingo igi sune wese do je son kune demba toba ronde hunge gado dinegi ge jan e dizi doba hange mambo beshin bewa gyo oma homa Oma Oma Rende Vajrasattva Nanda Oma Sambhava Shido Savadama Sambhava Shido Ha Doma Nido Tomengane Yana Juve Toba Yeshin Gyachawa Nangenan Om Indo Shiva Lejiv Jase Mindo Rameda Shido Monana Shido Shido Mojuki Chido Saba Mebe Deva Keba Kyo Om Agamo Bada Muzabi Mi Bengen Begam Gende New Shada Bade Zay Soha Om Rende Udeda Nana Omo Sambawa Shido, Sawadama, Sambawa Shido, Han, Tomba Nindo, Tombe Hane Yane no, Rane me, Ane mi, Wikibo Sumgeden, Ane Jue Toba Kawa, De Nando Shang, Dusing, the Dagi Dendo Ma Hon, Rangi Tuki Hone, Visit, no Yo me. Pepe Zena Shishingo, Yige Sune, Visit, Tuje Sum Kone, Toba Toba Londish, Hungi Kato Jiniki Ken, Jan, and Zidova, Ungi Mambo Beshin Bewa, Inyoze, Jerez, Cha, Celo, Shadun, Daje, Benaya Gane, Nabo, Chimbo, Taki, Shenda, Shen, Jaging,
This is my way of playing. Is not Lower Tang's College or Upper Tang's College. Just a little bit mixed of solo kumbu and something like that. Mixed with loud. No, not loud, but mixed with a little bit loud solo kumbu. Come to like that. But it's only did mention long time ago, and when we were receiving oral transmission of the Hiruka, the root text, so much of Hiruka root text. That so many years ago, that you mentioned advice to follow the other Lower Tantric College or High Tantric College. But of course, in the monasteries in Tibet, they have their own gurus. Those monasteries in Tibet, not Sarakatabum, but something other separate monasteries. But they have Dajilumbo has his own. Then other monasteries has their own former Lama who founded the monastery. They follow their original Lamas. Whoever started the instruction. So not everybody look by everybody follow Jimmy or Judah, not like that. The monasteries, so they follow their own Guru style or sort of that. So the thing is offering. Everything is offering to the deity, to the Guru deity or Guru protector. You see, it's an offering. So the motivation, not just not just dancing, not that disco dance, not just disco dance. That's offering. So there are 10 benefits. Even we play cymbal, you play drum, and thing has 10 benefits mentioned in the sutra text. Sutra by Buddha. So you have to understand that. Even ringing bell, everything, 10 benefits. So conclusion enlightenment. While you're in samsara or the different temporary happen benefits, but the ultimate one is full enlightenment. So Go, go, go.
Savayo, Gombo Lama Yemela, Nani Pere Gaza, Tasu Senje Tanjege, Banje Mare Savayo, Lama Gombo Yemela, Nani Pere Gaza, Tasu Senje Tanjege, Yamo Mare Savayo, Gombo Lama Yemela, Nani Pere Gaza, Tasu Senje Tanjege, Banje Mare Savayo, Lama Gombo Yemela, Sake Senje Tanjege, Mama Sawa, Yemela, Nani Pere Gaza, Tasu Senje Tanjege, Banje Mare Sawa, Yewa Diye Gaza, Gaza, Yewa Diye Kake Senje Tanjege, Mama Gombo Yemela,
Nama Shirin Besa Baro Sava Meja Nava Java Dana Mandana Dada Manja Chida Sagara Dada Ngata 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 Mogo Mojara Dana Basinja Oda Jaza Kare Dayan Tatu Tabo Dara Naja Nava Gunjan Deva Dana Sinja Java Nada Nada Baba Jayan Dana Sigara Geta Dava Ola Dava Saha Baba Kulanda Wajama Jaja Zonda Number 7 Israel was the veteran Yakala, Jay Baba, the Walla, Samamaya, Kamasa, Jajala, the edges of Maya, Kavata, Jashi, and Jaja, the member of the Maya, Dava, and the Nakata, Samadana. Maya Doma, Pandalamu, Joramon, Jora Jawa Gunje de Lama, Yamo Sheja Zenzo, and Taba Maba, Nudo Sheso, Turinanga, Lona Zame, Peasant Zemba Zemos, Jawa Jodo Vasa Jugu, Jeze Demba, Jeze Datu. Aya Jaza Nange Jaga Nange Tante Sai Jama Gya Ye Jve Jve Shingang Gyaba Gamba Godan Jela
Pande de Beka So Do Zai, Kye Ne Jin Zhe Lai Zhe Jie, So Wai De Be Nan Zhe Bo Lo Jie, Kan Ge Ge Se Dun Ge Ma Le, Na La So De Ze Na Dan Jie, Zhu Na Ma Dan Jia Ye Do Ma De, Pa De Ma Ge Jia Mo La Bun Jie, Sang Ge Den Ba Sun Jie Jie Su Su, Ko So Lun Zhe Du Jie Da Jin Jia, Si Sun Du Ba Du Jie Zhi Wei, Da Sa Jia Wei Zhe Su Qian Mo La, Gu Sun Go Bai Qian Bai Cha Zhen, Da So Na Ye Zhe Da Den Bie Zu, Jie Da San Ba Yi Xin Zhu Ba, Ne Den Ge Zu Ba Du Jie Bie, Nian Wa Xie Wa Qin Ge La Du, La San Da Bie Zi De San Ba Na San Da Yong Bo Ji De Yong Wa, La So Yang Mo La So So Me Zu, Ye Wa Me Ba Da Du
我着这个作为三百万，一切根本下来加三路，长山满日在夜度之内，江边概念那些见过的。三摩巴的哈摩达玛玛，雷根心巴，这多个难解，这些单子吃多家这些，那就把家别罗个难。真正做那百人就吧，谁给我的最为艰难？是有这个，是经，哦呀，哎呀，我的是经，你 blessing 的是经，我是，我是这我是大那个，我们什么。当把你都就，当把俺来弄，叫到这，想啊，就是嘛说，一个就是家是全部，嘛。
la lo go ja la Sege tare sege jeba Sere jenga de me jinye na she se ba ha le she na na ya bo gong a ko zo che na pa xin de ge de ye na ja de 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 ba da ja le ba je le da do sun ge bo ni je ba che la yo la da la nian bo la de 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 ne sang de ne do ba ye re jo sen je tan ja ne je de ye ne ja nye wa de 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 do na no na na she se ba la ma de ge de na je ba ma le ke ba ye la le she na de 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 do wa de de she ne san de nye do ngo wa sa ne de do ye she na 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 so so she ne ge ne na na ma gu ze da ma na ge de che da ting chen ze ga sho zo de ye ge de la ko nya ne mo go cha ji la zo de je ni ze me wa che ba na na ne ge se ma che da ra sa ma chi zen do ba na ne de ge so ba zo che be nye wa ra she wa ji ye Samara ida shida la do na kya ne do na kya ne no je la cha na ma de ta ma de ma de je ma da de de o ma de ta la ma de o ma de de je ka wa sa ma do an de de je wa da de 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 la do de je ko la cha wa na ma de ta ma de la de 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 da ma da de ya ma wa da ya da cha na
King's Prayer.
So go to the King's Prayer.
Timbe on draw my some so Kashi la Chamba. On draw my lessons of it. Is never Jennagandazo something to yeah.
King of Prayers, page 299.
Oh, I think Vajrasattva. That Vajrasattva, and then King Prayer.
Just the short Vajrasattva, is that okay?
Huh?
Short Vajrasattva.
The long one. The very long one.
Oh, yes, page 95. So those people who do not have highest yoga tantra, version of the Vajrasattva, maybe should not visualize the consort. So we could leave that part out. Sorry?
The Vajrasattva was on the crown. Not on the ear.
Generating strong regret for all the negative actions done in this and past lives. Having strong refuge in the Triple Gem and particularly in Vajrasattva, we visualize on the crown of one's head the syllable palm, which transforms into a lotus, and R into a moon cushion, upon which from Hum, a white five-pronged Vajra emerges, marked by Hum at its centre. From the Hum, light shines forth, and the two purposes are accomplished. The light returns and transforms into white Vajrasattva with one face and two hands, holding a Vajra bell. Seated in the Vajra position, he embraces his consort, the white Vajra Prabhavati, who has one face and two hands, holding curved knife and skull cup. Both are adorned with silks and various precious ornaments. At their crown is an Om, at their throat an R, and at their heart a Hum. On the moon disk at his heart stands the syllable Hum, encircled by the 100-syllable mantra. O Bhagavan Vajrasattva, please clear away all negative karma and obscurations of myself and all living beings, and purify all degenerated and broken commitments. Having been thus requested, light shines forth from the hum and the mantra rosary at Vajrasattva's heart, completing the two purposes, purifying the negative karma and obscurations of all living beings, and presenting offerings to the Buddhas and their children. All enlightened qualities of their body, speech and mind collect in the form of light and dissolve into the mantra rosary and hum. Thereby a stream of white nectar flows down from these, entering the crown of my head and filling my whole body, cleansing completely all my negative karma and obscurations of body, speech and mind. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manubalaya Vajrasattva Denu Badishna Dirdo Mebova Sutokayo Mebova Supokayo Mebova Anuratu Mebova Sawa Siddhi Membraya Sawa Kama Sutsame Siddham Shriyam Guru Hom Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajra Mama Utsa Vajraba Mahasamaya Sattva Ahom Om Vajrasattva. Vajrasattva Maha Samaya Sattva Ahom Pe. Through ignorance and delusion I have broken and degenerated my commitments, so spiritual master, be my protector and refuge. Lord, hold of the Vajra, endowed with great compassion in you, the foremost of beings, I take refuge. Then Vajrasattva replies, O child of the family, your negative karma, obscurations, and all broken and degenerated commitments are now cleansed and purified. After saying this, he dissolves into me, and my three doors become inseparable from Vajrasattva's holy body, speech, and mind. In emptiness, there is no I, the creator of negative karma, no action of creating negative karma, and no negative karma created. Through the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of Vajrasattva and lead all living beings without exception into that same enlightened state. King of Prayers, Rimshay. King of Prayers.
In the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition, maybe Nima Satya or the other, I'm not quite sure, but perhaps maybe not emphasized. The perfect compassion, perfect, not compassion, confession, the remedy for powers, that got very important, explained in the commentary of the Vajrasattva, remedy for powers. And in the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition, how to make the Vajrasattva confession practice perfect, powerful for purification. So if the Vajrasattva practice is done, even though it's only done 24 times, 21 times long, or 28 times the short, Om Vajrasattva Hum. There's Om Vajrasattva Ah, and even the other sect, sadhanas, Om Vajrasattva Ah, is very common. But I requested to Guru Japjet Chen, which is younger tutor, by letter, which is better to say Om Vajrasattva Ah, Om Vajrasattva Hum. So which wrote reply, and Om Vajrasattva is better. more suitable or more better. That's what Rinpoche replied. It has also its own meaning. But at the moment, what I remember, maybe not sure, maybe it might be the wrong one, part of the wrong one, so not 100% sure, so I don't mention. Vajrasattva. So in the so that's why Nyimbo Topsi. So also Tajba Buddha has prayer, has the remedy 4 powers. So that's why in Yamendaka Satana, when the Vajrasattva is done, even though you begin the practice with refuge, but when you do Vajrasattva again, the taking refuge Buddha is done again. In the Yamendaka Satana, long Satana, there's a Vajrasattva practice. And before that, there's a Kunjo Sumla Jabda, I think refuge Buddha is there, sure. Sangye Chudang, Tsokye Chudang, many of them, but short one there. So that helps the Nyimbo Topsi, the 4 remedial power, makes the compassion very perfect. So the thinking top, the power of reliance and or dependence or the reliance, the negative karmas collected with Buddha Sangha, by taking refuge, you purify. Negative karmas with the collected with the sentient beings, then you by taking generally Buddha, then you purify. Then Namasunjim top. Then the power thinking the shortcomings, the negative karmas result, causes, or effects, or gives you negative karmas, gives you the suffering. So so thinking of that. So shortcomings of the self-chasing, shortcomings of the negative karma. Whatever the negative karma is, that we have collected, the shortcomings of that. So collected in the, not just this life, but from beginningless birth. So, number top. Just a short and brief. Negative karmas collected, I think you did mention at the beginning, I think. The negative karmas collected with the body, speech, mind from beginner's birth. That thing, shortcomings, all that. In the fair to achieve, the realizations, the achieve their liberation, the enlightenment, in the fair then also not only that, suffering, all that. And then brought the Bodhisattva, brought the Tangdri Bhav, brought the Bodhisattva, Tangdri Bhav. Then the habits of Nikirkama collected with the gurus. Then that should be added after that. The heaviest, that the among the Nikirkamas, heaviest one, that. So see, feeling regret of that, of all that collected from beginning to the birth. So that's number 3, top. So why you do Vajrasattva? So that's practice. Then reciting mantra. So that's Nimbokuddhi top. That's the power. Remedy. I didn't see the I didn't see the actual explanation, that, but the power, the remedy, always they always enjoying. As I translate that, so that's, of course, that purifies the Nikirkama already taught, and then that's the way to enjoy that's the way to enjoy, you see, your life. And by purifying, so then you can enjoy the life. Also, then can have realization. Then at the end, before Vajrasattva telling that all your Nikirkama purified, and Samaya, Samaya, all that. Before saying that, then Nyambakunda never allowed to stop the power to not commit again. So then you have to promise that. You have to promise that. That, I think that is not there. The only Vajrasattva purifying, then become one. But that you promise to not commit again is not there in the prayer. But see, before Vajrasattva tell you all the lessons of my above purify all that, before that, then you do the power to not commit again. So how that is done, according from the Guru's according to the Guru's holy mouth. To not become complete in lie, otherwise I won't do again. Then it's kind of not well thought about. That's not true, and so that's not true, and by thinking, well, it's not true, So, Guru, so basically from the Guru's whole mouth advice is that what I can abstain, I will abstain. So when you finish Vajrasattva there, the Nikirkama, what can abstain from, I will abstain. The ones which is very difficult to abstain from, and then is it today, other today, so this short, or the today, or 1 hour, then this one I basically think, you see, decide the basis of Guru's advice, then the ones, the very difficult ones, the extremely difficult ones, today, or 1 hour, or minute, or few seconds, I will abstain from. So the extremely subtle ones, The so difficult, extremely subtle ones, their vows, like that. I will abstain from the extremely difficult ones today, or 1 hour, or minute, or second. Even few seconds, like that. So then that's more truth. As you say, otherwise become 10 lie. I will not again. There's so many paths, and there's extremely subtle ones and difficult ones. So it's not completely true. So this what basically. I mean, I added this, but basically what Guru advice was like that, from the holy mouth to understand. Not particular, may not be particular like that in the text. So, no. Then the Vajrasattva telling you, everything purified and all that, then become oneness. That's not oneness. That's not the gross body, speech, and mind. No, it's a subtle one. So that's to be understood. So oneness, become oneness, and that's very important meditation for enlightenment. When you become enlightened, you become oneness with all the Buddhas. Because there is no, when you become Tara, for example, if you achieve Tara is enlightenment, then there's numberless Tara who has separate mind, no connection. Rinpo sentence being same quality, but no connection each other, not like that. So one, all the from the Mount Kailash, all the waters come from the main rivers through India, goes in the ocean, and many things. So all ultimately goes in the ocean, peaceful ocean, in the peaceful ocean, also everything become one. Also like that. Like that. That's the helps for that. Create cause for that. It's very so important element. Yeah. So, but this Nyabutapchi, in the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition, is quite so. It's a perfect conversion. Is how to make the conversion. Even you recite only 21 long one, or 20 or short one, 24. But how to make the perfect conversion is that the full immediate 4 powers. If it has immediate 4 powers, yes, it becomes a very powerful purification. So like that. And that's why Yamanta sadhana, long sadhana, before you begin Vajrasattva, what there's a refuge, but there's the Sratsakin, like that. That's the purpose. Like that. But I can't say, and that's other traditions what they emphasize like that. Not that, perhaps maybe not. So not to be understood. So that's all. Yeah, I think so. We do the Queen, we do the King prayers and Queen prayers. Okay.
I bow down to the youthful Arya Manjushri, you lions among humans gone to freedom in the present, past and future, in the worlds of 10 directions. To all of you with body, speech and sincere mind, I bow down. With the energy of aspiration for the Bodhisattva way, with a sense of deep respect and with as many bodies as atoms of the world, to all you Buddhas visualized as real, I bow down. On every atom of Buddhas, numberless as atoms, each amidst a host of bodhisattvas, and I am confident the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddhas in this way. With infinite oceans of praise for you and oceans of sound from the aspects of my voice, I sing the breathtaking excellence of Buddhas and celebrate all of you gone to bliss. Beautiful flowers and regal garlands, sweet music, scented oils and parasols, sparkling lights and sublime incense, I offer to you, victorious ones. Fine dress and fragrant perfumes, sandalwood power, as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings in spectacular array, I offer to you, victorious ones. With transcendent offerings, peerless and vast, with profound admiration for all the Buddhas, with strength of conviction in the Bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I have done with my body, speech and mind, overwhelmed by attachment, anger and confusion, all these I openly lay bare before you. I lift up my heart and rejoice in all positive potential of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, of solitary realizers here are still training and those beyond, and of all ordinary beings. You who are the bright lights of worlds in 10 directions, who have attained the Buddha's omniscience through the stages of awakening, all you who are my guides, please turn the supreme wheel of Dharma. With palms together, I earnestly request, you who may actualize parinirvana, please stay with us for eons, numberless as atoms of the world, for the happiness and well-being of all wanderers in samsara. Whatever slight positive potential I may have created by paying homage, offering and acknowledging my faults, rejoicing and requesting that the Buddhas stay and teach, I now dedicate all this for full awakening. May you Buddhas now living in the worlds of 10 directions and all you gone to freedom in the past accept my offerings. May those not yet arisen quickly perfect their minds, awakening as fully enlightened ones. May all worlds in 10 directions be entirely pure and vast. May they be filled with bodhisattvas surrounding Buddhas gathered beneath a Bodhi tree. May as many beings as exist in 10 directions be always well and happy. May all samsaric beings live in accord with the Dharma, and may their every Dharma wish be fulfilled. Remembering my past lives in all varieties of existence, may I practice the Bodhisattva way, and thus in each cycle of death, migration and birth, may I always abandon the householder's life. Then, following in the footsteps of all the Buddhas and perfecting the practice of a Bodhisattva, may I always act without error or compromise, with ethical discipline, faultless and pure. May I teach the Dharma in the language of gods, in every language of spirits and nagas, of humans and of demons, and in the voice of every form of being. May I be gentle-minded, cultivating the 6 paramitas, and never forget bodhicitta. May I completely cleanse without omission every negativity and all that obscures this awakening mind. May I traverse all my lives in the world free of karma, afflictions and interfering forces. Just as the lotus blossom is undisturbed by the water's wave, just as the sun and moon move unhindered through the sky, may I ease the suffering in the lower realms and in the many directions and dimensions of the universe. May I guide all wanderers in samsara to the pure bliss of awakening and be of worldly benefit to them as well. May I practice constantly for eons to come, perfecting the activities of awakening, acting in harmony with the various dispositions of beings, showing the ways of a bodhisattva. May I always have the friendship of those whose path is like mine, and with body, words, and also mind, may we practice together the same aspirations and activities. May I always meet a spiritual mentor and never displease that excellent friend who deeply wishes to help me and expertly teaches the Bodhisattva way. May I always directly see the Buddhas, masters encircled by bodhisattvas, and without pause or discouragement for eons to come, may I make extensive offerings to them. May I hold within me the Buddha's genuine Dharma, illuminate everywhere the teachings that awaken, embody the realizations of a bodhisattva, and practice ardently in all future eons. While circling through all states of existence, may I become an endless treasure of good qualities, skillful means, wisdom, samadhi, and liberating stabilizations, gathering limitless pristine wisdom and positive potential. On one atom I shall Buddha fields numberless as atoms, inconceivable Buddhas among bodhisattvas in every field, practicing the activities of awakening. Perceiving this in all directions, I dive into an ocean of Buddha fields, each an ocean of 3 times Buddhas in the space of a wisp of hair. So I too will practice for an ocean of eons. Thus I am continually immersed in the speech of the Buddhas, expression that reveals an ocean of qualities in one word, the completely pure eloquence of all the Buddhas, communication suited to the varied tendencies of beings. With strength of understanding, I plunge into the infinite enlightened speech of the Dharma of all Buddhas in 3 times gone to freedom, who continually turn the wheel of Dharma methods. I shall experience in one moment such vast activity of all future eons, and I will enter into all eons of the 3 times in but a fraction of a second. In one instant I shall see all those awakened beings, past, present and future lines among humans, and with the power of the illusion-like stabilization, I will constantly engage in their inconceivable activity. I shall manifest upon one single atom the array of pure lands, present, past and future. Likewise, I shall enter the array of pure Buddha fields in every direction without exception. I shall enter the very presence of all my guides, those lights of this world who are yet to appear, those sequentially turning the wheels of complete awakening, those who reveal nirvana, final perfect peace. May I achieve the power of swift magical emanation, the power to lead to the great vehicle through every approach, the power of always beneficial activity, the power of love pervading all realms, the power of all surpassing positive potential, the power of supreme knowledge unobstructed by discrimination, and through the powers of wisdom, skillful means and samadhi, may I achieve the perfect power of awakening, purifying the power of all contaminated actions, crushing the power of disturbing emotions at their root, diffusing the power of interfering forces. I shall perfect the power of the Bodhisattva practice. May I purify an ocean of worlds, may I free an ocean of beings, may I clearly see an ocean of Dharma, may I realize an ocean of pristine wisdom. May I purify an ocean of activities, may I fulfill an ocean of aspirations, may I make offerings to an ocean of Buddhas, may I practice without discouragement for an ocean of eons. To awaken fully through this Bodhisattva way, I shall fulfill without exception all the diverse aspirations of the awakening practice of all Buddhas gone to freedom in the 3 times everywhere. In order to practice exactly as the wise one called Samantabhadra, all-embracing good, the older brother of the sons and daughters of the Buddhas, I completely dedicate all this goodness. Likewise, may I dedicate just as the skillful Samantabhadra with pure body, speech and mind, pure actions and pure Buddha fields. I shall give rise to the aspirations of Manjushri for this Bodhisattva practice of all-embracing good, to perfect these practices without discouragement or pause in all future eons. May my pure activities be endless, my good qualities boundless, and through abiding in immeasurable activity may I actualize infinite emanations. Limitless is the end of space, likewise limitless are living beings, thus limitless are karma and afflictions. May my aspirations reach be limitless as well. One may offer to the Buddhas all wealth and adornments of infinite worlds in 10 directions, and one may offer during eons, numberless as atoms of the world, even the greatest happiness of gods and humans. But whoever hears this extraordinary aspiration and longing for highest awakening, gives rise to faith just once, creates far more precious positive potential. Those who make this heartfelt aspiration for the Bodhisattva way will be free of all lower rebirths, free of harmful companions, and will quickly see Amitabha, infinite light. And even in this very human life, they will be nourished by happiness and have all conducive circumstances. Without waiting long, they will become like Samantabhadra himself. Those who give voice to this extraordinary aspiration will quickly and completely purify the 5 boundless harmful actions created under power of ignorance. Blessed with supreme knowledge, excellent body, family, attributes and appearance, they will be invincible to vast interfering forces and misleading teachers, and all the 3 worlds will make offerings. Going quickly to the noble Bodhi tree and sitting there to benefit sentient beings, subduing all interfering forces, they will fully awaken and turn the great wheel of Dharma. Have no doubt that complete awakening is the fully ripened result, comprehended only by a Buddha, of holding in mind by teaching, reading or reciting this aspiration of the Bodhisattva practice. In order to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality as it is, and just like Samantabhadra as well, I completely dedicate all this goodness just as they did. With that dedication which is praised as greatest by all the Buddhas gone to freedom in the 3 times, I too dedicate all my roots of goodness for the attainments of the Bodhisattva practice. When the moment of my death arrives, by eliminating all obscurations and directly perceiving Amitabha, may I go immediately to Sukhavati, pure land of great joy. Having gone to Sukhavati, may I actualize the meaning of these aspirations, fulfilling them all without exception for the benefit of beings for as long as this world endures. Born from an extremely beautiful superlative lotus in this joyful land, the Buddha's magnificent mandala, may I receive a prediction of my awakening directly from the Buddha Amitabha. Having received a prediction there, may I create vast benefit for beings throughout the 10 directions with a billion emanations by the power of wisdom. Through even the small virtue I have accumulated by offering this prayer of the Bodhisattva practice, may all the positive aspirations of beings be fulfilled in an instant. Through creating limitless positive potential by dedicating this prayer of Samantabhadra's deeds, may all beings drowning in this torrent of suffering enter the presence of Amitabha. Through this king of aspirations, which is the greatest of the sublime, helping infinite wanderers in samsara, through the accomplishment of this scripture dazzling with Samantabhadra's practice, may suffering realms be utterly emptied of all beings.
Now, because I spoke, so maybe do not do the dedication extra one. One thing to change every night. The Lama Tsongkhapa, the no begin no end. They so often was Lama or can't Lama Yeshe. When he does a dedication for somebody, always does this Lama Tsongkhapa prayer, no begin, no end. Always a Lama does this. So it's very, very important prayer dedication. So if by reciting, then you the correct prayer is done. Otherwise, if you don't know how to pray, then that of course that'd be a problem. Then you can generally wish as it is there. So you know how to pray. Very important. What to happen next life? What to happen this life? What to happen next life? Right out of this life, what the right thing for quick enlightenment, to free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring to full enlightenment. In the Vinaya Dwalung, Vinaya teaching, all the Gonzek Sutra, Gonzek piles of precious one. Gonzek, there thing. Chide Molam Kanda, but devotion Jungaju. Whatever prayer you make, the result will occur like that. The result will occur exactly like that. Devotion Jungaju. So mentioned there by Buddha. And then also, Vinaya teaching or something, Chenam Tamse, Jenshin to the middle. All the Chenam Tamse, Jenshin to the middle. All the existence, Jenshin to select the condition. The Vajrasattva, it extremely depends on or abides. It depends on the tip of the wishes. Whatever wish you generate, it depends on whatever going to happen. It depends on top of your wish. The Vajrasattva. So as I mentioned during the Long Life Puja, also that hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, death, life, it all depends on what wish you generate and what the way you think, the way of thinking, concept, the way the right concept, wrong concept. So what you generate, so it went what wish we generate depends on that. So everything came from, all the existence came from the mind. And that's a main Buddhist view, basic view philosophy. Everything came from mind. So that's why in the Buddha's advice, all the time, before the teaching is given, the quotation is recited, engage in perfect wholesome action, engage in perfect wholesome action, engage in the, do not commit any unwholesome action, and engage in perfect wholesome action, subdue one's own mind. Subdue subdue, then it says, it doesn't say others' mind. Subdue one's own mind. Subdue one's own mind. Oh, this is the teaching of Buddha. There's all those imbeciles on the mind. So in your mind. So all the, as I mentioned before, sometimes hell, enlightenment, sometimes nirvana, happiness, problem of this life, dead life, everything comes from your mind. What you experience, everything comes from your mind. So the dead life, what do you think? Correct? What do you think? What do you think most beneficial? Well, then most beneficial. Well, then you achieve the best happiness. Like that, enlightenment, like that, the most correct, wrong way, sometimes, Lord. So everything dependent to your wish or to your mind, to your way of thinking. So one way of thinking, there's a happiness in your life, suddenly, no fear, no worry. Happiness, one way of thinking, fear, worry, expectation, or the problem comes. So like that. So subdue was a mind, it's in Buddha. So it's, I forgot, I was going to say something. Forgot. Yeah. So okay. So we do the dedication day because the Lam-rim Prayer didn't finish. Did all the past, the best and future merits, collected made 3 times merits, collected by numberless and they means numberless Buddhas. They made the Bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of 6 realms, especially in the heart of everybody in this world, and especially in the heart of students, and in all the heart of all the students, and in the heart of all the center benefactors, in the heart of all the volunteers who work in the center, and especially those who rely on me, whom I promise to pray for, whose name is given to me, in all their heart, especially in the heart of all of us here, including all of us families. Very much to pray of your families. many of the family haven't met Dharma, they don't Dharma, they haven't met Dharma, they don't Dharma, whatever they do, they're not all the Nigiri Karma, Lord, because the Lord, and going back from where you came, you go back, Lord. So like that is very, very sad. Whatever this life looks like, bright, having houses, cars, and all the world, and whatever looks bright, something. But whatever name, whatever big name it is, however, next life, where you came from, you go back. So it's so much suffering, and really, if you are born in the Lord, so there's all the human being, hot suffering, fire put together, and then hell brings one tiny fire spark. How powerful it is 6 times much more powerful. So hot, one tiny fire spark from hell. Then the human beings, all the fire, the human beings' fire becomes like air condition. Becomes like air condition, like snowflake. It's in the teaching like snowflake. So big differences. Huge. Whatever problem we think, I have this problem, that problem. It's nothing. It's a bliss. It's a incredible peace compared to Lord Himself. So no education of mind, life. What it means death, what it means life, what it means death. No idea at all, and life after this. So completely. No idea, completely blank, and no understanding. So like blind eye, can't see anything. So that eye is not blind, but the biggest thing, most important thing, do not know. So it's real blind. That's a real. That this eye blind is somebody like in Laudo. There's a past life Charo Lama, Gagamang. It's all long life man, bears like this. I was invited food in the house as the above Laudo, the higher. So he said, my mother became blind. Operation, something to do, observation. Why you do operation? What for? Just little like, why you do operation? He said, he doesn't think the important operation. Just little like, So it's true that, food given by people around, and then, she has to do on the bed. So it's true. But my mother, I don't know, she operation in the London hospital and Kunjung, and then opened the eye, later opened the eye, and then, she pointed to my sister, my son, you're fat. The first time she saw my sister, first time, you are fat. You see, that's the strongest, most powerful purification. All the negative karmas collected from beginning to lesson birth, purified, and collected most extensive merits. That's a cool way to achieve enlightenment. So, even you don't know anything, but with the much faith to Buddha Dharma. Much faith. Of course, the people have much faith. Mountain people, no, Himalaya mountain. They will not understand, but that's faith. So anyway, it's our with the Dharma mind, mind, much faith in the So that takes care of the whole life. Take care of the whole life, including enlightenment. Everything happens. So it's true what he says. Well, operation. What is that? Live life. Is it true? Is it? Of course, that's no way to understand the West. But of course, that takes time. But in the mountains, that's what he says is true. Very essence, very true. Bodhicitta to generate, especially in all our heart, including our family members. I was talking about them. How it's so important to pray for them in your parents, your family. So it's the worst blind. It's the worst blind. Worst blind. So in reality, the biggest blind. And so, then Bodhicitta generated in others' heart may be developed. Chanjo Samcho Rinpoche, Majewa na Jeju Jeba Nyamba Meba, Kongna Gongdo Bawaro Yu, Kangri Rawe Gure Shingan Depenan Dewa Maluju, and Nejeres, Waten de Jazu, Shabesi Deba do Denju. Oh, the Lord. Did all the past, present, future marriage collected by me, future marriage collected by numberless and numberless Buddhas. All this marriage, which do not exist from its own side. May the I who do not exist from its own side. Achieved the fully and enlightened state, so they are the Sangye, the total elimination of the obscuration and the completion of all the realizations, Sangye, which do not exist from its own side. Achieve that. lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side. To that peerless happiness, state of omniscience, which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who do not exist from its own side. Exist but do not exist from its own side. Yeah. Dedication. So, the way to think, I want to be talking every night. So, the way, instead of just wow, wow, wow chanting, must think, well, due to 3 times it's collected by you, by me, by yourself, no? Then by numberless sentient beings, numberless Buddhas. May the FPMT cause to the sentient beings to generate Lam-rim realization, spread Dharma and generate Lam-rim realization, spread Bodhicitta. Then second, here the project Stupa, Universal Compassion, Great Stupa, and scheduling Adisha. So then you can include your own center, whichever center you're from. So, to spread Dharma, Lam-rim Bodhicitta in the heart of sentient beings. And the third, yourself. Spread Dharma and Lam-rim Bodhicitta in the heart of the sentient beings. Oh, that. So that's the one time here I say, I don't not repeat it, or similar the protector, the beginning motivation for the protector prayers. So we have to understand, FPMT, then come in the third yourself, or your projects, or if you have some project. So it's a beneficial all, to yourself, to others. Otherwise it's just wow, wow, wow. There's not much different from disco dance. There's disco, maybe disco dance is more active. Sorry. Joyang Joa Nama Nama Jen Jave Om Boy Nai Joji Tamai Sabe Ravaya Gundoya Jai Bia Jesus Tembere Magoyata Lama Dhamma Dada Shinye Dada Deve Sonia Laden Java Losan Java Yitama Yure then all the merits we collect today to increase 100,000 times. Then the Java Java Yantava Zoya Sangya Namanasa Uji Javala Chazo, and Samba Samba Chimokunda Samala Chazo, Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Damagazwa, Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Damagazwa, Tata Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Damagazwa. Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Damagazwa, Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Damagazwa, Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura Tatom Bezeva, Bodaneswa, Omundura 7 times older, maybe more, I'm sure, 7 times older. Then Karina. All the prayers we did, then to succeed, then to succeed, and then the Kugulida. Sometimes the Java, that Jomayang, that was always no, Rajaman says, and there was more than Molandan. Javala Chatalo, Majun says, Jave Chelata, then the Lua, maybe Dambata, Dagal Hazan, Dabe Tudu, Nanda Mambe Negun Druva. So thank you, sir. Finito, thank you very much.
Toso Chanshin Jangang Yawe Tenzin Kyong Pewe Kunzo Domoze Cho Songo